But I think I've been having more fun in Metal Hellsinger. I'm not fully immersed in Ultra Kill just yet, but that's, again, not to say it's a bad game. I just have all the stuff that has come out. My heart and my soul is only dedicated to one. Let's kill the music. I think I have music off in game too. Wow. Yo, Desired to XD. Same. Welcome, happy to have you here. Sounds. We've been pretty good on the XDs around here. I told you all before that my TikTok is extremely cursed because I don't like anything. Like, I don't actually hit the like button, I just scroll infinitely. So they don't know what to show me. So most of our XDs, for a good 30 minutes to an hour or so, I just show my wife all the different kinds of things that TikTok offers me, and it's all terrible. Like, every once in a while we get good stuff, but for the most part it is all terrible. And that's not to say it's a terrible app. I just don't want to thumbs up a single thing. I refuse. Except my friend stuff. So I think we follow Kage and a couple other folks. That's all I'm willing to do. Oh, we need viewer build. This one's gonna be spicy. I can already tell. Jeez. Copyright strike on YouTube. Too scary and can't play music. I feel like, honestly, and maybe I'm just lucky, but I have never had a copyright issue on YouTube that I actually cared about. Like, if someone wants the 30 cents that I got for the video from the ads, they can have it. But it might still happen, you never know. Snapchat? I've never had Snapchat on my phone a day of my life. That sounds horrifying, to be honest. I'm sorry, can someone do !BOTD again? I already forgot what the build was. And Slimy, good to see you. Slimy, they added your game as DLC to Little Noah. Did you see it? Thank you, Blaze. So let's paint the picture for chat. This is a tactics viewer build courtesy of Antagonist, which this was actually gifted from the community. You'll love to see it. Spartan Sandals and Tentacle. We aren't 100% sure how this is gonna operate, but we trust the viewer with our lives when it comes to Dead Cells. Wave of Denial and Owlette, not Olivia though, and not Alejandro, so also a little sus there. But again, we trust the viewer. Viewer knows best. And then there's one single mutation that they want me to use, and that's Tranquilo. And the reason why, and I remember the viewer was saying, V, launch it up. You're using the tentacle wrong. The tentacle that pulls you in for max range gets a damage bonus when you're rocking Tranquilo. Now, I have a lot of hours in this game, just to say that. Do I know for sure that I have used Tranquility with the tentacle? I have not. Just accessories added in Little Noah, I believe. They added... you know, when Noah transforms into the avatar form, they've added avatars based off of your favorite game, Slimy. Uma Musame. I think that's how it's pronounced. Or is it Usu Sumame? Something like that? Let's do a little bit of a damage test to see how this goes. Your dorsal, good to see you. Fine Tentacle, the most useful as support because of the iframes. Yeah, if we have Spartan Sandals in the other slot. Is that 846? 1,000 damage? This is times 4, of course. Oh my god, I completely went by it. 900? So without Tranquilo, looks like we're averaging around 900 damage. I think that's pretty fair. Now let's equip the Tranquilo and see if our average goes up. Hopefully our average is at like the 1K number. The min, you remember back in mathematics class, the min will be 900, the max will be 1100. If this works. Have I played Hades? Desired, I like to think I'm pretty decent at Hades. I have, I think, 3 Heat 40 wins, maybe 4. Because we were trying to do all weapons, all aspects, Heat 40. 990. A little too close. 12. I saw an 864 though. I think there's a grace period. If you Saitama a little too late. How many hits was that? Was that like 5 hits to kill? It has to be 7 minimum. But yeah, I think if you Saitama too late, you don't have the damage anymore. But if you Saitama early, it's probably okay. Do Captain Chicken. Captain Chicken is chat integration. We typically like to leave that for special events. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. You're toxic. 6, 7. Huh. I mean, yeah, I would say it works. It's not 100% of the time, because if you do it too late, the Tranquilo's already fallen off. But I mean, it's not nothing. It's really hard to get bonus damage outside of initiative. And initiative doesn't really work on bosses very well. So yeah, let's just go with this. You've beaten Hades exactly 1 time. Oh, wow. We're not doing this. Hang on, hang on. Yeah, it's a hard game at first, but then if you think about it, when you play Hades as Zagreus, Zagreus starts off nothing, basically. He's barely a demigod at that point. He's not quite human. Kind of like a Captain America. Kind of like a Cap. He's like just better than human, but he's not inhuman, right? But then, like, the longer the game goes, the better your Zagreus becomes, and then you become the actual God Slayer. And that's probably when, like, Hades is its easiest. But then eventually Hades becomes hard again. As you put the heat number up, things start to be a challenge. Now, when you're rocking the Tentacle, however, Tentacle does not equate to challenge. Everything that you see is an easy clap when you have Tentacle equipped. Will I ever do Ultra Kill on stream? Probably not. We've been kind of in this roguelite space, as well as competitive games. Like Omega Strikers, League of Legends, and whatnot. And I don't think Ultra Kill, Doom, that kind of stuff sort of fits in there. We'll see, though. We'll see. Come October, we're gonna do at least a little bit of spooky season. I'm stuck. Oh my god. I got 2 tapped. Is that right? Tactics moment? I shouldn't have gone. I should have stayed down there. I should have gone up. If I played Risk of Rain 2, I have. I'd like to say I'm pretty decent at the game, but I don't like playing that game solo. Like, sorry to say, it's almost like Super Smash Brothers, when people say Super Smash is just a party game. I kind of feel the same thing about Risk of Rain 2. I play it as a party game. It is hard. I'm not gonna say it's easy. I just don't try hard. Are the symbols below the weapons in a new update? Yes and no. So it's in the existing accessibility update. I've just never had it on before. Until I saw... Who'd I see? I think I saw someone on Reddit posted their build. And I remember that this was in it. And I was like, oh snap, I need to use that. That's sick. Not only does it like help people out who may not visibly see everything happening in my game, but then I'll have viewers come in and say, hey V, what's with the stat icons? And now I have like bonus engagement. Oh my god, where's the... Oh... I changed my stuff. If you look at my actual equipment, none of it has icons on it. What was that? Where in the world did I turn that off? Hide controls? Yeah, okay. And then I also have Spartan sandals tied to the L3 button. That's wrong. Default. Okay. Forget you saw anything, chat? That is extremely normal dead cells. Ooh. Miles Morales? Alright. Are they ever gonna add a legendary necklace or amulet? I mean, we have starred amulets, which are probably as close to legendary as it gets. Like, maybe the legendary could have something different about how the stats are on it. But I think I'd rather have the ability to re-roll the star on the amulet. Like, maybe re-roll the stats themselves, but if I can't get that, let's say the devs say, well, that's OP. We can't give you that much control over your stats. I'll take a re-roll on the star, and I think I'd be happy with that. That way, like, if I don't want the invisibility, then I can turn it off and take something else. If I want, like, burn the ground, maybe spend some gold or cash, I don't know. Cells. Anything. Bonus while you're full. And that way, maybe I can get, like, dodge roll poison, or see secrets, see invisible enemies, that kind of deal. Yo, I'm excited to actually do damage. I can't wait. I feel like half the time I could have just kicked them with Spartan sandals and it would have died, rather than doing the whole song and dance. Boss Rush has been great, but I really think they should do justice to Modified Concierge. Are you saying that because Modified Concierge is too easy for you? Or maybe it's not as pogged up? Perhaps a little boring? What exactly do you mean by justice for concierge? Justice for Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Yo, Joker, good to see you. Yeah, we'll be doing some Dome Keeper after today's viewer build. Didn't get the V.30. That's interesting. Get ourselves a Tranquilo. Bonus from max range. Surely that works. This is actually a really good map for Tentacle because you can actually kill the Thornies without Reflect. Why is there a small SMOL collector? That's like the reward for being in 5DC, is you get a small collector. Which now makes me wish that we could put skins on like the NPCs in the game. See ya, sucker. Wait, you live? Have I done damage yet? It's kind of hard to tell. See ya, sucker. Yeah, justice for twins. I think I like the concierge fight. The only thing I'm unsure about is, like, could it be better? Because right now, it's literally just two concierges. They don't have any coordination between them. And I don't know if the devs want coordination between them. They may look at it as, oh, well, these are actually, like, a brain-dead thing. Monolith. I think its code name is even Incomplete One, right? So why would it actually have a game plan? It's specifically designed to be brainless. So far, everyone I know plays the game says concierge is a punching bag, so I was thinking when you kill the first one, the other one absorbs the corpse. Ooh, there's a game out there, I don't remember which, where, like, when you get one of the bosses down low enough, the other one absorbs the other. And, like, the idea is you want them down at the same pace so that they don't absorb too much energy. Something along those lines. That's a mechanic in a few games. Yeah, Ornstein and Smog has that. Shoutouts to Dark Souls for inventing gaming. Gungeon has one too. Maybe I'm thinking of Gungeon, but maybe I just don't want to give Dark Souls credit. That's cool though. Because, yeah, like I said, right now it's literally just one concierge on top of the other, which is hard in its own right. I just don't know if they want it to have a brain. Maybe they don't. Oh my god! Hello. Sometimes I just don't be knowing where I am. You was thinking of Dark Souls as well when you thought it? Ow. Yeah, there's other people in the same boat. So you are not alone in that line of thinking. I can say I certainly haven't reported anything in regards to, like, how I feel about the boss fights. I kind of want to let it sit for one alpha update. Because I feel like right now it's pretty early. But once I feel as though they have pretty much nailed what they want boss-wise, then I'll make some reports. Hope the devs are okay with that. V, don't make us do work and then tell us something's wrong. I get it, but I want to at least let it cook before I start saying too much. Orn and Smog get full life when you kill one, so you don't get anything for getting a low HP. Got it. But then, like, there's still a little bit of player choice where do you let them get low because you're gonna lose out if they heal too much. Timekeeper heals during her phase transition, but it sucks because, like, if you get her down and she starts healing up, she's gonna completely heal all over the HP. You can't even, like, break it. Let's say, for example, she heals 1,000. You can't, for example, deal 500 damage and now, like, she's technically healed 500 less. Like, she actually heals more the more you damage her. It's awful. So, like, if you dealt damage while she's healing 1,000, now she's gonna heal 1,500. I might use a health pot. I don't really want to die. And the game's, like, not showing me food yet. Could've sworn I've seen a curse orb video posted by you today, but I don't see it on the channel anymore. Did you dream it? I can definitely say there is no additional curse orb video, but on our Discord, the V.Me Discord, I posted the old one. So maybe you saw it in our Discord? Also, shout out to those in the Discord right now. My tentacle's fine. Bullet twins heal for half, so you do want to deal at least half on each one. If you leave them, though, would that not be better? So that way they basically don't heal at all if they're at 100%, I'd imagine. But maybe it's too difficult. Also, I had no idea that they had a mechanic like that. Like, I just fight them. I really don't know what I'm doing in Into the Gungeon for the most part. Basically, if I'm shooting the monster, I think I'm doing the right thing. I'd be highly surprised if there's more to it than that. Yo, Owlette's struggling today to hit anything. I think it's just not the map for her. Oops. Saitama in the flesh. Makes a little bit of Miles Morales. Is this a queen outfit? Yes, this is, I don't know what. I didn't really memorize the queen outfit names. I don't think this is rose gold either. Gungeon confuses you as well. Thank you for sharing. Even if you're just trying to make me feel better, I appreciate it. Wow, double infected food. That's real nice. Thank you, gang. Saitama Morales, straight out of the Enter the Spider-Verse. Into the Spider-Verse 2 coming out next year, I think, right? 2023? Good time to be a Spider-Man fan. Ooh. Yo, get destroyed? Let's take care of this elite. And then we'll bounce. I don't think I need to be on this map any longer. Wow, the anime slash, we just went right by each other. Okay. I assume everything else on the map is bad. Currently scheduled for June 2023. There we go. Thank you for that hard confirmation. I just want to sell that other piece of food. It's like 700 bucks. I don't think it's much. Am I supposed to use Spartan sandals on the bosses? I feel like that's cheating. Can I get a Y in the chat if I'm allowed to use Spartan sandals on boss? Or N in the chat if no, V, this is a tentacle run. If I see you pressing the Y button, unsub, unfollow. And then resub. Also, subs are 25% off right now. So you're getting a discount for disagreeing. We gotta get the big tentacle, right? The tentacruel. What happened to the viewer chicken who follows and spams all flasks? We save that for special events only. That sounds like a good subathon kind of deal. Ooh. Thank you, game. Alright, so let's think about this. So we're rocking Tentacle. I'm very curious on if you can parting gift with Tentacle. Like the fact that you tag it with a ranged thingy and then you rope yourself in. I would like to know if this works. And if it doesn't, we just reset off of it. And I'm sure Prison Depths is the best place to test this, which sounds completely false. Do you think calling the modified bosses Malaised bosses for lore sense, like how the Malaise turns enemies into elites? So I thought about that. And I think the idea is very good, but I feel as though maybe something should be different about them even further beyond in 5DC, if that's the case. So they're Malaised up in all the other areas, and then you see like their true Malaysian. That's a parting gift bomb. So Tentacle Special, where Tentacle applies a ranged attack in the same way that Shark does. Shark applies point blank on the throw, but it's a melee weapon. So in this case, it's doing an actual ranged thingy. Wait, oh, that might be the owl? Maybe even the owl is doing it a little bit? Maybe it was only the owl the whole time. It has nothing to do with the tentacle. It's impossible to tell. I'm gonna assume that it doesn't work with parting gift. Yeah, because why didn't I get a bomb there? Right? It's purely coincidence that's working with Owl and Wave. That's fair, I think. But yeah, I love the idea that they are Malaised somehow. And like, obviously when you're playing in like 4BC and whatnot, I mean lower than 4BC, you kind of have to introduce the player of what a malaise might be. I think like you see some of that in the lore of the game. The other idea is taking a note from Rogue Legacy 2. In Rogue Legacy 2, the prime versions of the boss is the boss in its prime. It's the boss before some event happens in the game. So my other thought was, oh, well, we have Timekeeper, right? Maybe Timekeeper somehow like shows you another version of the bosses back before something happens to them. So, or maybe in the future, maybe like, oh, this is an alternate reality where you, the beheaded, screws over everybody, and now all of a sudden the entire island is infected, including Hand of the King, including Concierge. That's an elite. That's an elite. Oh my god, I can't tentacle. I kinda like my idea of having it at least a little bit time related, but then you have to think about like the lore implications. I think people say that with any sci-fi, anything, when you start messing with time, then like the story can become really, really bad really easily. So probably the easiest thing to do would be like a malaise tie. I'll take that. Make myself full again. Or do it before malaise? Is the idea that the malaise made them the weaker versions that they are today? So what you're seeing in the past version is like them at their true strength. I dig it. Honestly, I do dig it. Now, I do want to remind people that Dead Cells has never really been about the lore. People have asked for it for years and years, and I think the devs are like trying to trickle in as much as possible. But it does seem as though they're more gameplay oriented, which is perfectly fine. But I don't know if they have like someone dedicated to the lore piece, like lore dev. And honestly, if lore dev knocks it out of the park, then more power to them. And they deserve all our money. And all the thanks to lore dev. I just wouldn't necessarily hold my breath. I don't even know what names I want. Like, even on YouTube today, I called it EX. I think I said Scarecrow or Timekeeper EX. But I don't know if I'm sold on that. I kind of like Prime. Calling it an elite boss like does kind of fit in with the current game itself, but I don't know if I really like just calling it an elite boss. Ascended I kind of like. Ascended makes me think that the bosses are essentially like they had a base version and they got stronger somehow. So like the malaise example, that to me is an ascended boss. It's like the malaise infected it and now it has ascended beyond its current mortal memes. M-E-M-E. Hang on. What do I want to take? I wish there was something here that was actually helpful in terms of DPS. And maybe like that's not the right idea. Maybe I shouldn't care about DPS that much. Probably no mercy. EX. Things like EX makes me think it's like an offshoot of the boss, so it's not like the same thing. Radiant also makes me kind of think of an offshoot. It's like not exactly that boss, it's just like, it's not canon. Ascended makes me think it's canon somehow. I am also just making up words, so there is that. Oh my god. I got slapped. Ooh. Saitama's back?
No, what's that damage? We're dead.
Yo, thank you for that damage, by the way. Whoever you are, I appreciate it. This punch is for you. This one too. Modified? I don't know if I like modified, because that makes me think it's like modded content. Like if I were to type modified on a YouTube vid, then I'll have someone ask, oh V, like where can I go to download this mod for modified timekeeper? Yeah, it's official. I'll say I better not get shot. Ooh. Curse is possibly above me. Giant gets 4 hands. I did the opposite and broke one of my own. And can't even try the new content for a while. So, Carmeli. I think I've been saying your name wrong for a long time, so definitely correct me if you don't like the name Carmeli. Wait, that's self-synergy? Yeah, because I think it applies the poison off the tickle, and then you punch and get bonus damage. I think that's how that works. Do I have assist mode on? I do not. Crap, what was I talking about? Oh, okay, yeah, Carmeli. So, a streamer recently beat all of Elden Ring one-handed. And they aren't ambidextrous, they don't play with their feet or anything like that. It was just like a personal accomplishment that they wanted to try, and they executed. I would not be surprised if you are able to play Dead Cells one-handed. I think you could knock it out of the park. Should've let that change. And like, call it a challenge of your own. Like, you don't even have to worry about doing the new content for real. Now you're playing to beat Dead Cells one-handed, world first. I'll be rooting for you too. Link bosses like Yu-Gi-Oh! Xyz's boss. Kinda relevant. Let's leave that. Sometimes there's a second curse on this map. Yo, you know, I'm kind of jamming with the tentacle. I'm downloaded, I think. Fully unlocked the tentacle gameplay. He might be Miles after all. I don't know if the Tranquilo's doing anything. Legendary? Legendary what, though? It's a crowbar. Nice little good luck charm. That outfit is awesome. Yeah, I think out of the current stuff that's new, and unfortunately this outfit doesn't have a name yet, I think this one's my favorite. Oh my god, I can't kick it! My legs are too short. That's messed up. Saitama's back? Season 3? No, I'm not ready for season 3 yet. I am kind of ready for season 3, not gonna lie. Me and Airless have been watching comedy anime, which is good. Like, it's actually very, very good. But I'm ready to get pogged up on some anime action. It's been too long. Get destroyed. I have a feeling that second curse is here. Yo, Celso, good to see you. They don't know about my Saitama. Oh, okay. So that would have been the other curse. I didn't realize I already opened it. Oh wow. We actually found the same tentacle. Yeah, I can't really... I mean, I probably shouldn't even bought that, but I feel like I'm as strong as it gets. Speaking of new boss names, what about Aspired Boss? So that makes me think it's like a boss from like a legend. So say Mamatic, for example. Oh, what is it in, does anyone play Final Fantasy 14? Please say no. But like you have prime fights in Final Fantasy 14. But then the fake Yoshi P character, is that Savage? Where it's like, it's an existing fight, but then they change it. It's Minstrel's Ballad. Do the Minstrel Ballad fights have different, like, names for the boss? Because that's like a fake legendary version of the boss. Where you as the player know it's Extreme EX. EX Timekeeper, Savage Timekeeper, Savage X Fenty Timekeeper. Ah, okay. Now you're speaking my language. Oh, it got out. Yo, think that lurk? Trash Panda. Okay, that's our exit. Yeah, I think those are all very, very good names. Honestly, I can't complain too much. Whatever they want to do, I'm gonna play it anyway. I was gonna say I'm gonna buy it, but it's free. Maybe I'll just like tip them something off coffee or something anyway. Devs, I know this update's free, but here's like $5. Burning a hole in my pocket. Oh, we actually don't need full HP anymore. So maybe I won't spend the money on the turkey. All right, let's bounce. Even though there's a couple monsters I want to kill. Rename the bosses individually. So Time Master, Grandmama Tick, Bachan Tick, Hand of the King. It's already like the right hand of the king. King's Knight? How do you make like Hand of the King better, but not like just straight up make him the king? Queen can become Empress. Servants can be... I don't even want to speculate there. Champion of the King. Yo, I like that one. Spider Giant. It's definitely ascended, if you ask me. Alright. We're coming up on the boss. Let's go ahead and do a viewer build prediction while we're here. What will happen to V? Easy clap, no hit. One hit scammed. Multiple hits, but not dead. Or dead. We'll be taking that. Secret Servant. Boosted Giant. Yeah, now I kind of like the idea of each one having its own name. And then like whatever the general code name is for everybody together, maybe just EX or Extreme. See if we can get poisoned. There we go. Parting gift. Am I keeping the parting gift? Definitely not gonna do anything here. And I don't think it was really doing what I wanted to do in the biome itself. So Tranquilo for sure. Maybe we could go No Mercy Instincto for more owls. Just leave it at that. We are coming up on an ad. Ads help to support the channel. So while that's running, I'm gonna take a quick 2-minute break. Use the potty, eat some food, etc, etc. I hope you all do the same. Feed your cats. Take out the trash. If it takes you 2 minutes to do that, it takes me like 30 minutes. But either way, I will be right back. My god, I swear that's the fastest 2 minutes ever. There's no way that is an American 2 minutes, if you ask me. Jeez. Alright, let's get in here. Let's show you all the power of the Spartan sandals. What did I eat? I only had time to go to the bathroom and come back. It's not even that far. Yo, mama tick. Soon to be Bachan tick. Oh, I should be kicking the other way, right? Oops. So yeah, definitely kick into the wall. We're doing bullet hell gameplay, not wall gameplay. All right, so we're gonna spam kicks until we get scared. There it is. Oh my god. I should have waved a denial. Like, it works for a decent amount of time. But eventually, I think you have to do wave for a better reset. Because wave does a stun. You can also double jump to get out of that. Freaking mama tick. I'm trying to do testing here. I'm trying to showcase the capability of Spartan sandals, and you're embarrassing me. What in the world? 25% to death. V, use a health pot. All right, multi-hit, no death arena. I mean, famous last words. I feel like I'm still in control. We're not rocking disengage either. Very scary. Oh, can you all vote on where we're going? L1, L2, L3, the lunch special. Graveyard, Stilt Village, Fractured Shrine. You need to know what's the best place for Tentacle. Maybe it's the graveyard. You're sliding through all the rats. Cannibals. What's there? Axe Thrower, baby. Slashers, too. We have a lot of slasher kills under our belt. Maybe you want to see Stilt Village. Maybe you're like V. Cannonballs on the ground. You could just Saitama straight through all of them with the iframes. Also, it's the fastest map. You might be thinking Fractured Shrine. V, I want to see Streamer Room. Also, there's a health in the very first door. A lot of good ideas. I'm broke, apparently. I thought I had almost $20,000. I'm down to 8K. What happened? $75%. I think that's pretty spot on, if you ask me. All right. Now, would I say this is the best map for the Tentacle? I mean, there's worse, right? Definitely not the best. How in the world do I get this without dying? It's not even food. Actual scam. Okay, here's our food. Haven't gotten enough money to get a thing yet. Are there worse? Yeah, I think Slumbering Sanctuary would be worse. Because the issue with Slumbering Sanctuary is if you're fighting both a golem and something else at the same time, say the alien, and the alien is in front of your punch, all of a sudden, like, you can't do anything to the golem. You just have to sit there and take the hit. Now, you do get some iframes, but if you stop in front of the alien, you might possibly get screwed over off the punch. Then there's the orb casters. I'm not positive that the orb caster will stand there and let you miles to it. I think it might actually teleport away. It's worth testing, but I'm already here. Okay. Go back and grab our curse. Now, the issue with Slumbering Sanctuary is the biome itself. You mean the look of the biome? Having to walk back through it? I feel like having to deal with demons with a tentacle is kinda... kinda icky. Does my owl shoot the birds? I actually have no idea. Get destroyed. Patience, people, patience. Yeah, you come over here. Or don't. I tried to save it. I really did. I don't want to be saved. Alright, streamer room. What we got? Legendary Spartans is actually kind of good here. Bumps enemies even further beyond. Wait, they all do that now. They nerfed the wave of denial. It used to give you free burning oil. They got rid of that and changed it to bump. And this thing used to give you free fire. How much is bump further? I don't know if I'll even be able to see. I expected a tentacle. Oh my god. You die if you try. Of course. But yeah, getting back to the break stuff. I've been trying to take breaks more often. To be honest, Twitch has been like kind of forcing us to take breaks due to the ads. That's a pretty long kick, just to say that. But I was always really bad about taking breaks while streaming. Crap. And the reason why is like I never feel like I need it. It's not so much like I want to keep gaming. Just one more, by the way, just one more. It's more so like I'm not thirsty. I don't have to go potty, mom. That kind of deal. I'd say back in my heyday, I used to be able to park myself in front of the computer 9-10 hours a day, no breaks, just pure gaming effort. But now I'm all old and I can't do that anymore. You have to take breaks because the doctor says so. Oh, that was a sick dodge. By the way, you all should be taking breaks. Don't be like me. Legendary Spartan looks fun to play with. Let's do a little bit of kick practice. That is pretty far. It's not as far as the final kick. Like, that was the final kick, and that thing went across the map. But looks like it's good enough to bump pretty much every monster except elites. I actually like Spartans. I think it's a perfectly good weapon. It just can't kill every boss, but it can kill a good amount of them. There we go. Thank you, game. I've been doing a little bit of practice offline. I have one thing that I've been working on for a little while now. I tried to show it to Airless. I don't really do a ton of challenge gameplay, but there was one in particular that I really wanted to try out after I got in some practice. And I just finished it on Sunday. And by finish it, I mean like I did the challenge that I wanted to do. Right now I'm waiting on some art. I want to post it on YouTube with actual art behind it, which I don't usually do. A lot of my thumbnails come straight out of DaVinci Resolve or Paint.net. But I'm doing a rare commission. Typically, I only commission my my emotes. But I got someone who has done Dead Cell stuff in the past. I thought it'd be kind of cool to give it some good art. Buying Scarecrow? Don't remember exactly, but sandals work in Porcupine. They do, as a matter of fact. I don't think that's gonna get any play here. Though even if... Oops. Even if it was an off-color Porcupine, you're still getting the bump. And I think the bump does the damage no matter what. Alright, last scroll, and then we're good to go. Kind of hoping for $20,000. I don't know if we're gonna make it. It's kind of hoping for a $20,000 gift. Kind of messed up that I didn't get that. Makes you wonder, you know? If I gave a gift, it may not be 20,000, but it's 20,000 from the heart. Can't really put a price on that. Send this up. Spartans are good for Queen. I still don't have the achievement, and I don't know if I'm gonna get the achievement right now because I have custom mode turned on. $18,000. That's sad.
Chat. What happened?
Yo, Salamander Dub.
Happened?
Thank you for that. I think that was your first ever Prime. Welcome to Rusty Daggerhood, Population U, and hopefully a few others. I'm gonna kill these last two monsters, hoping for like $1,000 bucks, $2,000 bucks. AI. Buster hair, perhaps? Feels more like an eyelash. I don't know if any of you all are in the same boat as me, but I get eyelashes. Hopefully this isn't not safe for life. I get eyelashes in my eye pretty much daily. And it's hilarious because you figure there'd be no eyelashes left. But they're constantly like flowing in and out. Every single time one drops into my eye, a new one is born. We can't go undying. I just need to possess. Sometimes it's stupid though, because like you'll go into the bathroom and like the entire time not that I'm in tears, because I'm so used to it at this point. But the whole time, like, I'm so uncomfortable. But then once I'm in the bathroom, there's nothing there. Like, not a single thing. And it's like not possible that I blinked it out on the way to the bathroom. But then worse yet, like, I'll leave the bathroom and then it starts bothering me again. Like, it's still there. I just checked, there was nothing. Let me go check real quick. I'll be right back, everybody. Don't go anywhere. All right, the VeeDot tilt is real. There was actually nothing there. So, like, I know in probably 5 minutes, I'm gonna feel it again. At this point, I know that my eye is just trolling me. There's no other explanation. See, I just felt something. I just felt something. Monka W, V.S. All this is fine. Hopefully I get my HP back. I have 4,800 HP. He's gonna have achievement for no hit on spoiler boss. I'm trying to get the white outfit for no hitting. I got asked about doing guides for bosses. And I was honestly a little unsure about doing that because the bosses are kind of old at this point. Besides Queen and stuff. So I don't know if it's worth my time to do, like, for example, how to over-explain Queen or over-explain servants. I don't know if it's worth it. But doing something like not over-explain, like a no-hit guide on Scarecrow, like specifically how to kill Scarecrow without getting hit, maybe that's still worth it. Or spoiler, for example, guide on the modified ones after they're released. Sure, right now I wouldn't be able to do that, but spoiler's a good example where I didn't ever do the video on it, and I'm not positive if that's what I would want to do at this point. I'm pretty sure I have Queen hitless, but not Concierge hitless. Yo, that's just 5 minutes of your time. Just don't be like V.Me. I get hit by that boss all the time. Frenzy worked well for you on this map. Just keep your HP up. I like it, I like it. Yeah, if I was Brutality, I would be pretty sure Frenzy would do well here. Like, I'm kind of grooving. And then most monsters are dying to one hit, which is the dream, the Saitama dream. You don't have an alternate name for Prime Conjunctivius? So Conjunctivius is pink eye. It would need to be like some kind of affliction more severe than pink eye. So just go to WebMD, type in eye infection. And then whatever WebMD tells you you have, cataracts. Is that worse than conjunctivious? I mean, it would have to be, I guess. But like, verbally, I feel like it's not. It needs to be a complicated word, I feel. Impetigo? What in the world is that? That sounds like the thing that you take Viagra for. I get hit by the ground wave and the barrier all the time. Big same. Just call it blindness. Not bad. There has to be a scientific word for that, right? For like vision impairment to the like worst degree. Though I feel like keeping it infection-wise is probably better. Thank you for the cells. As a reminder, after this, we're gonna do some Dome Keeper. World premiere. First look of the game. Releases tomorrow, I believe. Yo, maybe I should have equipped the velocity from move speed. It's turned into a speed run all of a sudden. Besides me talking. I feel like I want to do that more often. Equip velocity. If a build doesn't really need another mutation, just so we go fast. Just for the zoomies. Speaking of zoomies, where in the world's Buster? He usually gets up whenever I go AFK on stream. It's like Buster kind of like has the stream's the stream's momentum memorized. It's like he knows I'm getting up. He knows when I turn the stream on and start talking. And at this point, he probably knows when we're done. At least like around the right time. But typically, so what Buster likes to do when it's bedtime, he will come over and like meow at you to tell you go to sleep. Get to sleep. Get in that bed. That's what Buster's saying. And the longer it takes you to get to bed, the more irate he becomes. But he doesn't really do that if I go like full maidenless hours. He'll just like sit on, like in the doorway actually. He'll sit and just stare. As if I'm supposed to look at him. Itchy sore eyes over a wide area of the body. Oh, itchy sores, which tend to break open. Mucus buildup in the eyelids. That sounds like some, the disease? Leprosy. That sounds like leprosy. That's him expressing maidenless disappointment. You might be right. Maidenless and soon to be catless. But yeah, is that what impetigo is, Sigius? The new name for conjunctivious? Oh, sick barrier. Yeah, we'll let the devs know. Something died all the way down here. What in the world? And by let the devs know, I mean that I hope they're watching the stream. Did I upload the Rusty Dagger run to YouTube? No, I did not. It's gonna be on the VOD channel next week, I think. It's a little hard for me to put everything, you know? I try to pick and choose the things that the YouTube audience would be most excited about. And trust me, they're excited about a lot of stuff. But some stuff definitely gets their excitement more. So for example, this week was all boss rush. Or last week, rather. Oh, wow, that's funny. I mean, my tentacle already does 80% bonus. Do I really want to take double damage? Not really. Especially going into Mama Tick. Not Mama Tick, Scarecrow. It's gonna slap, I know that much. Do you have a VOD channel for YouTube? Yes. Exclamation point VODs? That work? Does Fractured Shrines only lead to Clock Tower and Shores? You can get to Forgotten Sepulcher. The doors only say Clock Tower and Shores, but in reality, if you go to Clock Tower door, not Undying, Sepulcher is also in there. It's a little bit misleading. I don't know when they may ever change that. We don't have burning oil in the kit. Unless I can find a wave of denial that does it. Another double damage. Okay, you spent a lot of money to do that, but I think it's okay. All right, you all asked for it. Scarecrow's coming. Hope you're ready. Hope you got all your gifts. Hope you put extra hay under the tree. And a nice cold glass of manure on the mantle. Everything a scarecrow would like. Gotta do another prediction too. Scarecrow. Is it even possible to no-hit this boss? Nobody knows. Not a single person has figured it out yet. Is there any way you can watch the stream for Rusty Dagger? It's on Twitch VODs. And like I said, it'll be on VeeDotVods next week. We have anything to do here. I don't even think Spartan Sandals does a good job on this boss. Like, maybe we can play a little bit of keep away with it. Bonus while you're full. I don't know what this can possibly get. Poison damage? I feel like all of these are worthless. I wonder what the star is on this. Goodbye, money. I think we just went full circle and got nothing out of it. All right. I mean, it's just Scarecrow, right? What's the worst that could happen? In the meantime, we're coming up on an ad. I do appreciate everyone tuning in. I'm gonna step away for another 2 minutes. You can thank Twitch for that. I trust you can use the full potential of the tentacle. Notion, I thank you for your trust, for totally taking it all the way. Be right back, everybody. All right, we are back. And we are horrified. Why in the world did you all put me in here? If new mutation works with thrown away from the backpack weapons, we could try to make a legendary rusty dagger. That'd be an interesting thing to do. I feel like it probably doesn't work. Honestly, I probably should try to wish the tentacle. Oh, we never saw a bank, right? If we live here, the next biome, I think, is the bank. And maybe I can bring Wish into there. Wow, did that do no damage? Get destroyed. I'm getting hits. Oh my god! I didn't think I was in that. Alright, not bad, not bad. That actually seemed fine. Until I got scratched on my back. I usually am okay with a nice scratch on my back. That was a little too hard. Alright, new predictions up. You all have 30 seconds. We gotta run this back. Oh my god. What do I do different? Do I just run? Like, am I really not allowed to do the kick or the punch? I just have to use the owl the entire time. This is literally Owlet's game. I'm not allowed to play it. That might be the answer. That was close. Good hits. Look at this. Stay back. Back, I say. All right. I guess I should have just done that, right? How are we back at Scarecrow so soon? So whenever we do a viewer build, for those who don't know, a viewer pays good V-Bucks for this. 30-something million V-Bucks. And I like to give them, like, the full run. Even if we die, the dying might, like, bring it down on the rating at the end of the stream. But at least they get their money's worth. So we use continue mode so that way we can play through the viewer's entire run, or else we have to next game it. Yeah, I got some hits in. Of course, I wasn't allowed to, like, just completely dance on the boss, but we got some hits in. And in exchange, somehow we got the easy clap no hit. Yo. What do we get? Immersion. Pierce all owl. New owlet. Wake up, hun. The new owlet just dropped. I like it. I like it. Oh, wow. Bank showed up. Okay, so. We're gonna run an experiment here. I know there's a L1, L2, L3. Like, you all can choose where I'm going. I'm gonna tell you right now, we're going to the bank. And in the bank, we're gonna do something a little special. We're going to wish with Tranquilo, right? And no mercy. How do I play this game? There we go. Yo, Retromation. Welcome, everybody. I'm happy that you were able to get in some games today. 1 hour podcast session, followed by an unknown amount of time of Tiny Rogues. What was the third game? Well, second game, if you don't count the podcast session. What was the other game that Retro played today, people? For those who don't know who I am, I'm V.Me. Right now, we're doing Dead Cells, latest alpha update. We're on a new map. Maybe you haven't seen this map before. Not new for this exact update, but on a previous update, it was new. And we're going to experiment with a new mutation that was just added as well. So it should be pretty good. Atomic Crops was the other game. Yo, isn't Retro a giga expert at Atomic Crops? Like, if I was to do Atomic Crops and I need a YouTuber to learn from, it's Retromation, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is there any way to find the Rusty Dagger run? It's either in the Twitch, well, it is in the Twitch VODs right now, and it will be in the VeeDotVod's YouTube channel next week. He won? I would expect no less. I really like Atomic Crops. I think it's a like fantastic game. I'd love to learn it. It's just whenever I look at other people playing Atomic Crops, it looks nothing like my game. It's almost like Binding of Isaac in that case, where it's like Isaac at certain levels looks completely different than Isaac at lower levels. Okay, right now we're looking for the curse chest. Oh my god. Good thing I wasn't cursed. Why do I all of a sudden not kill anything? Is it bank? Tactics moment? Tactics is supposed to have the most damage in the game. I'm glass cannon. Why does my cannon not do anything? Is that the whole point? Sheesh. Oh, we can't pick that up. Do not pick up any weapon at all, unless it's from the shop. That's our key. Glass Nerf gun. It's basically, so I was Miles Morales this whole time. Now I'm just Spider Pig. Not the one from Into the Spider-Verse either. The one from the not Spider-Man, Simpsons movie. Oh god. Remember, don't even touch a single weapon. We have no idea how Wish interacts with recycling. There we go. All right, looking good, people, looking good. Okay, so here, this is what we want. I would like a mimicked legendary tentacle, please. While also wish it. That's not it. Okay, we need to find the other shop. So this new mutation transforms the next item I pick up into a legendary. We want it to be a tentacle. There's a 50-50 chance that it could still be that. If it's mimicked, it will be level 14. The highest level tentacle ever known to humankind. Your grandparents never thought they'd see the day of tentacles this powerful. Oh my god, there's just junk everywhere. Hello. Okay, other shop. Not yet, not yet. Let's kill this. Missed scroll fragment, tinted scroll fragment. V's just farming engagement. He missed the scroll fragment on purpose so that people in chat tell him. Dang. All right.
No. Look at that
So
damage.
we did not
We're
get
dead.
the mimicked tentacle. I think we'll still wish tentacle. I think this is fine. Poisons the enemy. I think the tentacle legendary already poisons the enemy. I wonder if the game will break if I pick this up. So I assume that poison the enemy is banned from legendary tentacle. But if you wish a tentacle that currently has poison on it, what happens? Ah, yes, I think it ate the affix. It just does the poison the enemy, which it normally does anyway. That's fine. Alright, we're in there. Didn't know mimicked items get buffed like that? Yeah, they get 2 levels on top of the current level. So, where we are right now, Cavern is adjacent to this map. So it has items as strong as Caverns, which is level 12. 12 plus 2. I'm not a math major, but I do believe that is big number. Go ahead and get this too. I'm broke, by the way. I have no money. I thought this was adjacent to High Peak. Oh, we missed. Wait, you can get this before Hand of the King? Yeah, you're right, because we did Scarecrow. So it wouldn't have been a level 14. Sorry, I'm thinking one map behind us right now, but you're absolutely right. Let's go green first. But either way, this was a level 11 tentacle. We could have gotten a level 13. I'm new at this game. Yo, Swishy. Welcome. If you have any questions, we have 8 million people who know the game inside and out, myself included. More than happy to help you. Yeah, sit down. What you think you're doing? Yeah, the Saitama's back. I heard good things about the manga. No spoilers, please. I did see One Piece manga at Target just this weekend. We were looking for gifts for a niece. And like I always think about just giving children anime. But obviously like you gotta keep it clean. One Piece, as far as I know, has always been a clean anime. But I don't want them to just rot their brain watching the anime. I want them to read the manga. So I saw the One Piece manga on the shelf and I was thinking, I don't know. Is that good entry for a child? Like between the ages 8 and 12? Yeah, it's violent, I guess, but how violent is manga? Like, unless you're getting something like literally made to be as gross as possible. I make the joke to Airless all the time about horror books. Like, it's just words. I know there's image too, and obviously you try to keep it as light as possible, but it can't be that bad, right? It's just words. Don't give them Berserk. You're right, you're right. I think that's the example of highly stylized violence. Though I do hear Berserk is like award-winning manga, right? Or Fist of the North Star? What's Fist of the North Star? I thought that was either the JoJo's or the Berserks. Fist of the North Star. Get destroyed. We're gonna have a tier 3. Never mind. Berserk is amazing, but bloody and dark. But is this a situation where, like, okay, you don't want to introduce your kid, well, it's not my kid, it's my niece. Maybe that's where we have to draw the line. Like, if it's not your kid, maybe keep the violence down to a minimum, because you have no idea if the parents are gonna be okay with it. That's a legendary tombstone. And what we were saying, wait, I think I can give them Berserk, right? It's high level anime. It's like the best of the best. You don't want to give them the junk. It's the item random power that's given as if you have a whip that is not legendary, so I can get a similar whip, but it is legendary. Oh, sorry, you were asking about Wish, and I didn't answer the question. If so, thank you for answering each other's questions. It's not your kid, you don't have to be responsible. Yeah, but I don't want to have to answer to it later. So for example, and this is a true story. For my other niece who's older, she had a birthday like years and years ago, and I gave her Death Note on Blu-ray. And I watched all of Death Note, and it's like, it can't be that bad. It's like a pretty decent anime to start with. Very compelling. It's not like overly violent. Yes, people die, but it's not Berserk apparently. But we made sure to choose something where like the parents can't ask me, hey, do you know what you just gave your niece? Yes, I absolutely know. It's probably fine. Do I want to get food? $10,000? Maybe not. Do I play Terraria? I'm sorry, Swooshy. We make fun of Terraria over here. I'm not gonna say it's a bad game, but I don't have anything good to say about it. Not on this channel. Though I will be revisiting Terraria at some point. You actually have JoJo and Fist of North Star manga on the shelf. Your 2-year-old son points at them from time to time. Now, is that a situation of, oh, that's the book that Flargan, parent Flargan, read to me in the womb? I remember every scene where the Berserk character like beat the freaking face off some enemy. I remember. See if we can get poison damage. Please? Only sells for 800? Crap. All right. New predictions up, by the way. Cash your votes, people. Oh, we didn't know what boss we're going to. Wait a second. Lighthouse is at 100% for servants. Or throne room is at 0%. Okay, let me cancel the prediction, because we need to figure out which one we're going to first. Can I get an L1 in the chat if you want me to go to Lighthouse, or type L2 in the chat if you need Hand of the King. You absolutely V. I am afraid of servants. I can't even look at them. I don't want them on the screen. Period. Choose L2. Or be like, V, I gotta see someone fights these things. I have never gone into servants after the first time I died to them. I refuse. Look at all the L1s coming out. You all know what's happening? You all know I have tentacle, right? And oh my god. And Spartan sandals? 2 minutes on the clock. Cash your votes, people. I saw your YouTube, and in your vid, I see you talking to your chat, so that's why you visit Twitch. Yo, happy to have you here, Swish. Can't spell lighthouse without the big L plus ratio. Looking like a lighthouse to me. I don't know. We didn't even get the self synergy on the tentacle. It's like I need to be able to sell off my entire inventory if I could use the tentacle. What mutations did I use in the Rusty Dagger run? Was there adrenaline? I think we used open wounds, vengeance, no mercy. The no mercy has an asterisk on it. Maybe we didn't use that the entire time. You've never used tentacles, so I don't know if this boss is good. I don't know if this boss is good. I mean, I have hours in this game. I have 1944 hours. Almost my age. And like, I don't know if Tentacle does anything here. Spartan Sandals is probably okay. Like, if I could Spartan Sandal Cleo to death, I think that'd be legit. But I think everyone else runs away from it. Do I have poison damage? I do. So everything has the poison damage. I just need to not die. Alright, let's get in here. We did lose 1 death earlier. When I played with continue mode, we normally play with only 3 lives. So I think I only have 1 to burn in this fight. Now that I plan on losing, just to say that. Oh, maybe I should have gotten rid of No Mercy. Tranquilo's probably not good either. This is god-awful. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Crap. Why do I have vines? Guessing big boss for the 1 hit? No, it's for any. Aren't I supposed to bump enemy even further? Am I missing that? All right. Dang, I should have commit for that. Oh, they don't get pushed very far at all. I don't know. Is that a tentacle issue? Stunlock the boss? I feel like it does no damage. Like, I can't do that here. Yo, Poggy, I know you're asking questions. I can't possibly answer that right now. You're gonna have to look at the VOD. Wow, that did actually nothing. I'm tickling the boss. Okay, stunlock. Okay, so there's a fatal flaw in the stunlock. If there's two monsters, kind of hard to do it. Hello? Just get in the corner. Ooh. So you can tell that this is bad because it's taking me a long time to even just fight the two of them. Imagine if there were three. Like, this should not take this long. Throw a button. Yo, Ace. Thank you for that. I might need it. Oh, this is bad. I think death is on the horizon. That's Cleo. We don't like Cleo around here. Oh my god! I didn't even make it up! Like, at this point, so typically when I fight these things, I can honestly, like, whittle them down as I go up. Alright. Rare death. New prediction up. 30 seconds on the clock. There we go. What's the strat? That was too long. They usually kill you in 15 seconds. You don't like that boss fight? I don't think Tentacle does a good job here. That's my guess. You died and you still have the item. How? So we're playing on continue mode. Do I have a command for that? I should make one. So we're playing on continue mode because this is a viewer submitted build and someone is actually paying V-Bucks for this. So I need to be able to finish it if possible. We give the people who submit a build 3 tries. 3 tries. If I die too many times, then we gotta call it, because that means it ain't happening. You can't find the VOD. That means you might have to be waiting until next week to see it. Yeah, Badger, think about the Elite version, the Ascended version, the EX version of this fight. It can't be any better than what you're seeing right now. Of those who haven't seen this fight at all, this is actually a DLC boss fight for Fatal Falls. I wonder if I can kick Calliope into the fire. I feel like the answer is no. Yeah, it does 0 damage. I thought maybe like the fall damage would help there. Close. Seeing if the owl can maybe do something. Owlet, please, and thank you. Ooh. Okay, that was a little better. Half HP. Just trust his tentacle. She doesn't know what's going on. She's never seen the Spider-Man movie. Wait, is that the one with Toby or is that the one with the Aaron? What's the second Spider-Man? I can never remember the kid's name. Somebody's gotta know. Andrew, thank you, thank you. Calliope only knows Toby. Crap. Please. If you hit me, you're toxic. We ain't ready for a 2v1. Not yet, not yet. Andrew Garfield, that's the name. Jeez. Oh, I thought I used Spartans. That might get me killed. There it is. It's kind of a hard fight to actually use a health pot in when you have both of them. When you only have the one, it's a little easier. Yo, 3 deaths. I guess I have 3 tries against the current boss I'm on. This is nasty. All right, new predictions up. I think the back and forth works. That's fine. I think Owlet is actually doing pretty good during the actual tower itself. But the only thing we're missing is in the 2v1, we got to get damage in somehow. And that's where we're struggling. Spartans are not enough. Even kicking Calliope off right here does nothing. Yo, Blaze. Petey? Oh my god, I pressed dodge roll too. Blaze, thank you for the energy. This vine is for you. Wow, that was scary. Oh, I thought it was clear. It's a rhythm game. Crap. You can't spam. You have to actually, like, try. Not to say that I'm not trying, but you get it. There we go. Okay. Yo, almost 36 years. Thank you, Blaze. At tier 2 at that. That's massive. I don't want to die right after that. I just wasted an owl. Okay, that might be good. There we go. All right, so that should help clean up getting up here a little bit. What is she doing? She's trolling. I think it's fair to say she's just trolling. All right. Don't even bother going up there. I don't know what hit me. I think me knocking her off the platform caused her to do her jump attack and it hit me midair. She doesn't like me being up here, apparently. Alright, just rinse and repeat. We know where she's going. But she only lets me do one punch. Oh my god, she did it again. So I'm knocking her off with Wave of Denial. And her answer, which is fair, it's like we're playing Street Fighter 6 over here. Her answer is EX Plunge. Oh god. Was there no way up? Once I was on that side of the arena? Oh, this is freaking done. That's a dead end. We haven't even seen Cleo in this fight. That's the sad part. All right, big food, big food, big food. Tiny food. Where in the world was she going? I feel like I can outplay this. Don't even try, I guess. Oh god. That's it. I almost died the same way I told you all about. Ooh, they gave me a breather. Oh, double. Please. Give me the outplay. Okay, we killed one. That's a world record. I thought she was facing the other way. I rolled through, she just turned around and just scooped me in the back of the head. Now, to say that that was impossible to win, that's not the case. Definitely that was possible. I almost wonder if the wished tentacle threw us off because we lost the self-synergy. I think if we somehow got a tentacle with poison damage and does bonus to poison, it would have been okay. But we're putting too many eggs in the tentacle basket. It's been a while. Nice job, Cleo. I don't know. I can't call it. All I can do is have you all call it. We're gonna do a poll for the build. And to be fair, like, did the build have to go that route? No, but that's what the chat chose, was servants. Rate the build. I'm going to assume no one will give it a 10 out of 10. So we will say 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. All right, cast your votes, people. We always like to do a poll on every viewer build. It's not so much of like, does the people know how to make builds or do they not? It's more so, how did that operate Did we struggle? Did we enjoy ourselves? Were we pogged up? Did we get no hits? Did we not get no hits? Did we die? Did the monsters die? All that kind of stuff. Creativity, look, adoration, drip. Everything comes into play when it comes to making a poll. In the meantime, we got next game in. We gotta play some Dome Keeper. Dome Keeper, I actually met the devs at PAX East. And the guy, great guy, had a whole spiel about how he started off as just like an IT person doing